Okay, so let's get into this. We've got the transcript here from DOBY's music video for Ancestor. And it's clearly more than just lyrics on a page. It feels really powerful.
Oh, absolutely. It digs deep into history, land, identity, all of it.
Right. So our mission really in this deep dive is to kind of pull out those core feelings, the main insights packed into these words.
And there are some surprisingly clear takeaways about resilience, legacy.
And finding your way, yeah, using the past to navigate, well, now.
Exactly. What strikes me right away is how present that connection feels in the lyrics. It's not abstract history. He says, I can feel it, fluke. I think I hear my ancestors. It's immediate, like they're right there.
Yeah, almost physical. And it's tied to actual places, isn't it?
Totally.
Finding lessons by the riverbed, hearing a call come from the fireplace.
Mm-hmm. It grounds that big ancestral feeling in something, well, tangible, something you can almost touch.
Like these places themselves hold the key or are part of the conversation.
And that seems directly linked to finding direction. The line, walking this river to comprehend the connection, it suggests the act of engaging with the past is how you understand.
Right, the journey itself.
And then that plea, show us the way, it keeps coming back.
It does. It feels like they're asking those ancestors, that history, for guidance.
But it's not just looking back, is it? The lyrics then pivot pretty sharply.
Yeah, suddenly we're talking about the grind, about criticism, even politics.
That line, tell me about your bite-back politic.
And putting up a bite, then we fight back. It connects that deep past straight into present-day struggles.
It does. And it ties the personal journey, understanding your own story, to the history of the land itself. Mentioning visiting country call a ground zero, or towns being like a crime scene bloody and gory. That's intense.
Very intense. It explicitly links those historical wrongs, things like policy decisions,
Policy can take us all apart.
to what people are living through now. It's inseparable.
But then, against that really heavy background,
There's this huge emphasis on resilience.
yes, celebrate our people. Celebrate resilience. It's like an urgent call.
And framing it within that massive timescale, 80,000 years, that's a hell of a story.
It reframes survival itself as the main narrative. It's powerful.
It suggests that persistence, that resilience, is kind of an ancient truth. Like the lyrics say, nothing I'm saying on these tracks ain't new.
We all got to do, we each have to do. The struggle, the strength, it's ongoing. It's always been there.
And ultimately, the song says that truth, that story, it leads back to, well, you.
Exactly. Learn your past. At least that's the truth, because all of these rivers, they lead back to you. That's a key insight, I think.
Understanding where you come from is understanding yourself.
Mm-hmm. And it acknowledges complexity, too, right? Yeah. Mentioning a mother from the Philippines come to build family. It shows these rivers can come from different places, different histories, but they all flow into who a person is.
So if we boil it down, what's the main takeaway from this deep dive? It seems to be about how identity, finding your way now, is deeply tied to the past.
But not a dead past, a living presence, felt in specific places and lived experiences.
Yeah, moving from something personal, like feeling a connection by a fireplace, all the way out to 80,000 years of history.
And right back into the sharp edges of modern life, policy, struggle.
But ultimately arguing that strength, resilience, truth, it's found by understanding those rivers that make you who you are.
Which leaves us with a really interesting question posed by the lyrics themselves. Learn your past. Because all of these rivers, they lead back to you. Okay, so what does that actually mean for you listening right now?
Yeah, how do your own rivers, your family, your history, the places that matter to you, how does understanding them help show the way forward?
Not just for you, but maybe for all of us. Something to think about.